The Rebel, written by D.J. Enright, Honeycomb, CBSE NCERT text, Class 7. Now, here you can see a rebellious child. Now, this is the picture of D.J. Enright, the author. Now, about the author D.J. Enright, he was born on 11th of March 1920 in a working class family. He studied in Cambridge University, and his jobs included teaching in Singapore and an editor in a magazine. Then he was also a poet laureate in 1984, and he had written poems related to the tales about a bar girl and a beggar and his pity for them. He died of cancer on the 31st December 2002. This poem, The Rebel, is written by D.J. Enright. He is an American author, and he has written something about the rebellious nature of the people, and he draws the picture of the rebel in amazing and funny manner. He provides a funny appreciation or a funny presentation of those who are rebellious, and the poet depicts a person who thinks and acts opposite to the general or regular norms. The regular norms which are being provided. There are many people in the society who are rebellious, and that is, some are rebellious towards the system, some towards the society, some towards the teachers, some towards the parents. So it depends on the personal norms they don't like, and he is telling something about these type of people, but he has produced a type of funny manner to present this. Through the characters of rebel, the poet wants to emphasize the importance of individual liberty. He just wants to tell something about the individual liberty. People love liberty, and they just want what they want to do. They don't want to stick to the normal, regular norms. He also explores the psychological factors behind the rebellious act and attitude. He also tells something about the psychological reasons why they are rebellious and their attitude towards it. The rebels are serious and sober in themselves, but they don't have a type of agreement to something, and this agreement he has shown in an appreciative manner. So this is something about the rebel. So it is produced in a somewhat serious as well as sober way, but he appreciates it in a funny manner. The Rebel, which is written by D.J. Enright. This is something about a disagreement among the people, especially when you are living in a society. You can see different type of people having different opinions, and you can find it anywhere, whether it is a school, whether it is a society, whether it is a family, or wherever you go. We can see different people having different opinion, but some have a small disagreement, some have a big disagreement, some are have a extreme rebellion. Then what happened? They are called rebellious. The extreme people are called the rebellious person. So here in school life, you can see there are different type of students who are rebellious in different ways. When you ask them to study, they don't study. When you ask them to just be in proper uniform, they just don't obey the teachers and all. So they have a different attitude towards life, and to disagree or disobey, it's automatically, they think that it is their birthright, and they do it. This poem is related to this rebellious nature. When everybody has short hairs, the rebel lets his hair grow. So author is saying that when everybody agreed to the short hair, The rebel, what he does? He has a hair which he grows. When everybody has a long hair, the rebel cut his hair short. When everybody talks during the lesson, the rebel doesn't say a word. So when everybody is talking, the rebel don't say a word. When nobody talks during the lesson, the rebel creates a disturbance. When there is nobody talking, the rebel start disturbing. When everybody wears a uniform, the rebel dress in fantastic clothes. When everybody wears the uniform, he wears a fantastic clothes. When everybody wears fantastic clothes, the rebel dress soberly. So whatever he does differently. In the company of dog lovers, the rebel expresses a preference for cat. So somebody is preferring for dog. So the rebel, what does he do? He prefers the cat. In the company of cat lovers, the rebel puts in a good word for the dog. So they show a different opinion of different things. For the cat lovers, he shows that he loves the dog, and for dog lovers, he shows that he loves the cat. This way, they show the rebellious attitude. Now, the author continues by saying that when everybody is praising the sun, the rebel remarks on the need for rain. So, when everybody is praising the sun, the rebel says that no, rain is good, not the sun. When everybody is greeting the rain, the rebel regrets to the absence of sun. So, he is just saying the opposite of the thing. Sometimes he say that sun is not good when other people are praising the rain. When others are praising the rain, he feels the absence of sun. So see how contradictory he is and how opposite he thinks, because he just want to give a rebellious attitudes towards whatever the people say. When everybody goes to the meeting, the rebel stays at home and reads a book. So when the author is saying that when everybody is going to the meeting and enjoying the meet, the rebel stays at home. He just loves to be at home and reads a book, and does the complete opposite thing of the other. And when everybody stays at home and reads a book, the rebel goes to the meeting. When everybody stays at home, they don't want to go for the meeting, then and the rebel, what does the rebel do? The rebel goes for the meeting. When everybody says yes please, the rebel says no thank you. So just he does the opposite. When everybody is accepting the things and say yes you can do it, the rebel says no thank you, I don't want it. When everybody says no thank you, the rebel says yes please. So he just does the opposite. And it is very good that we have rebels. You may not find it very good to be one, but it is, the author is saying it is nice to have rebels. So you will not only know the positive, you will also find the negative aspects of a thing. And if you are nobody is there to oppose you, automatically you will think that whatever you are doing, that is right, and you will never think about anything opposite to it. So the author says that it is good that you should have a rebel, and that makes you to understand the other side of the thing also, and that will make you to think differently. Now that was something about the lesson. Now coming to the question answers of the lesson rebel. Some questions based on this lesson are: if someone does wear a uniform to school, what do you think the teacher will say? Next one is: when everyone wants a clear sky, what does the rebel want most? The third one is: if the rebel has a dog for a pet, what is everyone else likely to have? Next one is: why is it good to have rebels? And why is it not good to be a rebel oneself? Now, the last question: would you like to be a rebel? And if yes, why? Or if not, why not? This you have to do it yourself. Now, the answers to the question: if someone does wear a uniform to school, what do you think the teacher will say? So, if someone does not wear a uniform to the school, the teacher would scold him and probably ask him to stand outside the class. Next question is: when everyone wants a clear sky, what does the rebel want most? When everyone wants a clear sky, the rebel wants rain the most. If the rebel has a dog for a pet, what is everyone else likely to have? If the rebel has a dog for a pet, then everyone else is likely to have a cat. Next question is, why is it good to have rebel? It is good to have rebel because they are different from others and provide a source of mischief and amusement to others. Next question is, why is it not good to be a rebel oneself? It is not good to be a rebel oneself because then the others would laugh at us and we would be scolded and met with indifference by everyone we disagree with. Now, the second one, find in the poem an antonym, a word opposite in meaning for each of the following word. So, the long is, opposite is short. Grow, here you can say cut. Quietness, disturbance, sober, fantastic, lost, find. Now find in the poem lines that match the following. Read both one after the another. The lines that match for the first one is the rebel lets his hair grow long. For the second one, he says cats are better. The rebel expresses a preference for cat. He recommends dog. The rebel puts in a good word for dogs. He is unhappy because there is no sun. The rebel regrets the absence of sun. He is noisy on purpose. The rebel creates a disturbance. Now that was the end of the lesson. Thank you.